Hey, Passaic, this is Virgil Rodriguez. Sorry for the delay from the last video, but kind of had a lot of emails to go through, messages. Thank you for the support. People, I'm not telling you can't vote for Hector Lora. If you believe the city council has your best interest at heart, you could vote for him in May. That doesn't bother me. If that's you want to stay ill-informed, then that's on you. I'm just telling the other people that might not know. You know, we have a acting mayor that's the alleged cousin, and I say alleged because I don't have the actual proof, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to want to address it neither. We'll wait and see. The actual alleged cousin of by marriage to ex-mayor Blanco, who resigned in shame after bribery, and who allegedly lives in Wayne, New Jersey. And maybe that's the reason why we just found out from Diaz's camp that apparently this mayor now wants to certify a county list instead of hiring Passaic citizens for their Passaic jobs. Maybe the next question we should ask our acting mayor Lora is who of his friends is he trying to hire off that county list, because you do know that's how it works. Passaic has always known that there's been massive nepotism going on in the police force and in the fire department and in any job that actually pays a great salary where you can live comfortably. There's been major nepotism. So maybe we should start asking the mayor to probably make a video and tell us why he can't wait the extra couple months for the City of Passaic list to be certified so he could hire City of Passaic residents instead of trying to hire county residents, which means that these may be people that live in Wayne right next to where our acting mayor lives. That's one. The major one was I wasn't expecting so many people from the city, and I'm talking about some of them are city officials, turning around and actually emailing me, and some county ones that were actually that actually knew about this, and I wasn't even aware. I thought this mayor would have been very forthcoming to this, but apparently, if you live on the west side of Passaic, newsflash, people, be very safe and make sure that you watch everything you do, because you do not want a fire to break out in that side of town. At this moment in time, the fire department is being forced to operate with just one ladder because obviously one of them broke down. And that was because they didn't give the fire department the tools they needed when they asked for it. So this mayor took credit that he procured apparently $2 million worth of money, which is approximate, because, you know, I really don't know how much a fire truck costs. I just know it's up there. And he supposedly procured this in a month and a half. Right now, if you're on the west side, which means you're on Main Ave going towards the park, from Main Ave to the park, you will now be relying on the ladder truck responding from the east side. So what does this mean for you? Let's say you happen to live in somewhere in the area of the 400 block of River on the west side of Passaic. That's a big apartment building there. And I've used this as an example. It's kind of safe to say most people, when they call in a fire, it's pretty much gotten out of their control. They don't call right away, which is something everybody tries to make people aware. If something starts, it's better to call the fire department and be safe and not have the need of the fire department than make a situation worse. But now, just to give you some facts, the University of Michigan, dealing with their dorms and all that, they calculated on a study that every 45 to 60 seconds, a fire doubles in size. So you're figuring about 2 minutes or 3 minutes is roughly around the time most people realize that their fire just got out of control, like let's say in their kitchen. And they run out, then they call for help. that means that other people in the department are now in danger. So let's say an incident or a situation like that happened. Now they call and you get an entrapment inside that fire. You are now waiting approximately a 5 minute, and this is approximate 5 minute response time for that ladder truck to get from the east side to the west side safely. I'm sure they could speed it up, but that could put another ladder truck out of service if it winds up in an accident trying to get there. And trust me, these firemen in Passaic will probably risk their lives trying to get to you. I know, I had a cousin that died in the line of duty for it. They will do whatever it takes, and they're very commendable. They'll do whatever it takes to try to save you, and that's not right. You're putting firemen's lives in danger, and you're putting the citizens in danger. So what did Mayor Lora turn around and maybe contact since he got the fire trucks, he took credit for it. Did he maybe contact that fire company and said, do you have a display model or something like that we could use for the meanwhile? Maybe did he turn around and try to contact Clifton and say, can you help us out while we're out there? Or is he going to stand by for is he going to, who was it, Crew? I think it's Crew, Carlstadt, Rutherford, East Rutherford, Wallington, and that provide our sometimes mutual aid over here, and also I think Garfield sometimes too. Is he planning to wait for the volunteers to get here? I'm saying, because if that's the case, what happened if there's a second fire and the east side ladder is now on the west side? What does that mean for the east side people? You see, that's why most cities have two ladders. Those are the people that do your rescue. Those are the people that run in there. Besides doing your rescue, those are the rescue workers for the firemen themselves. What do you think happens when all of a sudden one of those alarms go off or one of those part checks go bad? So we're taking, and he sat there in a video saying that I'm concerned about firemen's lives, but you're making them run with one ladder. One rescue truck for the entire city of Passaic. Maybe if he lived in Passaic, he would give a crap a little bit more. Maybe let's wait for a video. Maybe he'll answer some of those questions. I know. I got somebody from the board that keeps on now quoting biblical facts or biblical verses because good triumphs over evil. Well, you know what? I could quote biblical verses also. I'm a 4th degree knight with the Knights of Columbus. I don't practice and I go over there because I'm disabled at the moment. But when I was there, I was very active. So I just don't put church in politics because I've actually read the Bible from cover to cover, and there's no place in politics for just Bible thumping. These are facts. The facts of the matter is, University of Michigan turns around and can prove every 45 to 60 seconds a fire doubles in size. Fact of the matter is, we have one aerial ladder in the city of Passaic right now that is functioning. And we have a fire department that is being told this is how you're going to operate until however long it takes for a pumper and a fire truck to come out of the assembly line. Do you think that's right? Do you think this mayor may be out of touch? Maybe this mayor just doesn't care because he doesn't live here. His real house is in Wayne, New Jersey, allegedly. So why does he care? It's our crap that's going to burn, not his. So, Mayor, give us a video. Let us know how you're fixing this problem. Give us some solutions. I gave you some already. Some of them are old school, solutions. I should know because, at one point in time, I worked on the City of Passaic ambulance here as a volunteer. And the city refused to buy any ambulance because there was no money. Our ambulances were old, running apart, pretty much falling apart. It was an embarrassment, but we eventually had to borrow another city's ambulance for a while until they actually built one for us to use. This is the crap that goes on in Passaic, and you, the citizens, have no clue. It's the same crap. Now it's happening worse because At least with an ambulance, you could borrow one. Ambulance is a little, slightly, not easier, but slightly easier than a fire truck to get. Think about what's involved in a fire truck, people. It's going to take a while for them to get here. Why this mayor hasn't addressed this and made sure that both sides of the city are protected at all times beats the hell out of me. I'm like, but I guess we'll wait for the board to turn around and, one of the board members to throw around and start thumping the Bible, and probably will tell you to pray when you're in the fire and pray that that fire truck gets over there fast enough instead of turning around and being proactive at making sure that the fire department has the tools they need to accomplish their task. Maybe if he was more in the mayor's office instead of outside Facebook hoeing, how I call it, doing videos, this could be addressed quickly, fast, with a pen stroke. But no. But I'm the bad guy here. So, and for that other person that wants to go at me, by the way, half the emails I got had nothing to deal with Mayor Lora. Had to deal with his what county employees were telling me was his pit bull friend there that they pushed into a job that he was not qualified to do, and is probably going to cause a county nursing home. Is partially one of the problems that may cause a county nursing home to actually close down, because their budget is falling short. So it kind of makes me wonder how that kind of incompetence winds up then getting into our Board of Ed. But you know what? My problem isn't with him at the moment in time. My problem is with this acting mayor that was appointed by the city council, and no answer. Gary Schaer comes out, the council president tells us that he doesn't know who suggested the name. He just went with it. But I'm supposed to not believe the dozens of emails that I'm getting that the current acting mayor is the cousin of ex-mayor Blanco, who just admitted that he took $100,000 in bribes and failed HUD contracts over the city, which means that we, the citizens, again, got screwed. Because those failed HUD contracts meant that was affordable housing for people that needed it. Maybe those poor people that are living on the side of the river in Passaic wouldn't have to live there, homeless. And I felt bad for them seeing them there. They're trying to stay warm, burning fires and everything like that. And all I could picture is maybe one day that fire, those fires going out of control and them burning to death there. And I don't even know if they have any children there, but that's sad. I saw the snow falling on them and everything like that. And I didn't go out there because they're a little protective about it. They're weary about certain people coming around, but that's how we can't continue to get screwed here in this city, and that's why I'm doing the videos. I'm not telling you who to vote for. I'm just telling you, don't vote for the guy that the council wants in. Be very wary of it. This guy just came in and now he's talking about certifying a county list and screwing Passaic citizens out of jobs. He is screwing Passaic citizens out of jobs. If what came out of Richie Diaz's camp is true, and I'm saying allegedly because, we don't know if it's true or if he was just thinking about it or what, damn sure he's going to hire one of his county friends. And that's not right. How many of you Passaic citizens out there took that test? How much did it cost you? I don't know. When I took it back in the day, it was like $20 or something. What is it, like $50 now? I don't know what it is. It goes up in price yearly. So you just paid for nothing. You will not be hired if this acting mayor decides to screw all of you here in the city of Passaic and tell you cannot be a Passaic police officer. Even though you lived here your whole life, you still live here, and you did everything right, you will not be on that front of that list. No, his county friends will be. See, that's what happens when you have people that really don't live in Passaic running things. So let's see if that conversation sparks anything from our mayor to actually start speaking up and be very transparent, because he likes to be only transparent with what he likes, you know. And later, Passaic, keep the emails coming. I'll turn around and put anything out there, and I won't put your name to it. I won't think. You want to know why? Because like I said before, I'm disabled, and you know what? I don't work, so you know what? They can't buy me. They can't do anything to me. So you want the information out there? Give it to me. Email it to me. I will do it in a heartbeat. If you give me hardcore proof, I'll scan it in and put it out there for everybody to see. Let's get Passaic clean. Later, guys.